welcome to Cinema Trailer News. My name is Chris, and this will be my review for the menu. So I saw the menu, and this was one that I could honestly not wait to talk about. So a bunch of swift preserved food lovers, as well as food critics, and even an actor who really loves food, are all invited to this exclusive island where one of the most famous chef ever played by Fiennes is going to prepare for them a special meal. To be even considered, let alone invited, let alone serve food by this man, is one of the greatest privileges that anyone could ever receive. But once the courses begin to reveal themselves, the guests realize that they are part of a very disturbing meal plan. Now, first and foremost, the menu is a satire, not just of things like class, but of food and chef in general, of people who write about food, of people who believe they could be great chefs, but probably not. Essentially, it takes shot at just about everyone that's involved in the food industry. But the best thing about the menu is that you can replace the food industry with just about anything else if you want to look at it from another perspective for example, of the film industry. He's invited a bunch of film critics or film bloggers to the island, and he's going to try and show them what it's really like to make a movie, and you can look at from that perspective too. The film offers so many ways to engage with it on an intellectual level, but it's also extremely funny, especially for a film that is as scary as it becomes. Uh, and a large portion of the movie takes place in this restaurant area, and there are so many sequences where actors are just eating food and trying to come up with something really smart to say about it, especially Nicholas Hoult, who's excellent in the film as the resident foodie who has studied food, knows everything about food, but couldn't fry an egg to save his life. Now, these sequences are filled with a lot of improvisation, according to the director, especially John Leguizamo, who's really good in this movie, as well as Anya Taylor-Joy, who is our lead, and the person we follow. She knows nothing about food, and so things are explained to her. And it's very good storytelling device for the audience, relying on exposition and information, but you also side with her because everyone else, they are so elitist and like just so far off the ladder that you can connect with them, but you stay in her shoes, so you have the emotional connection with what is going on. Now, Ralph Fiennes, he's incredible in this movie. He's so intimidating, and he's meant to be. And I mean, everyone says yes, chef, to everything he says, and almost in unison, like the bog. And every time he appears before his customer and flaps, he's just as effective as any jump scare as in a horror film. And I also say that a lot of people seem to think that this movie is about one specific area of horror, and just in case you don't, I won't say what it is, but I seen people saying that I don't want to see this movie like this, but it is not what it is. It's completely different from what I thought it was going to be, and I think most audience members are going to be surprised by the direction this movie takes. The performances are all incredible. Ralph Fiennes, I think he is award-worthy. I hope he gets some recognition for his work here. And McTeer lag constantly, and it kind of became very infectious after a while, and everyone seems to get it now. So try to see it opening weekend, not just because it's a really good movie, but because I would like to see films like this get really supported. And this is not your stereotypical horror comedy. I won't even really describe it in those terms. For that reason, I'm just glad that the movie exists, and there are so many big stars that wanted to be involved with it. I think that it's a really great concept, and the idea of the movie was fascinating. And it's great to see something different and something done very well. Now, I thought Mylod did great. Other cast is really good, and I think it's one of my favorite movies of the year so far. It's really good, and it keep you always engaged. And it's just not from the writing perspective, but also the performances. Everything is great in this movie, so I appreciate that. So that's my review for the menu. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, consider subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much, and see you guys later. Bye bye.